All right. Welcome to Tava. Welcome to Bootcamp. Welcome to your roadmap to become all that you want to be in this business. I'm going to say millionaire because that's my vision for you, but you can, use this vehicle to get you to wherever you'd like to go, wherever your dreams will take you. That's where you'll be able to go. And so, what this video is it's going to just set up the rest of your training, a little bit of an introduction, but also just set up, you know, where do I start? How does this all work? That sort of thing. And so, first of all, welcome to Tava. Welcome to the rest of the best of your life, right? The best days are yet to come. Tava is a new company. We started in October 2019, Black owned. Kenny and Shantae Lloyd own the company, and we are we have a mission. Our mission, their mission, is to one, help people get healthy, but two, help people make money in a way that allows them to be free to be who they are authentically, and to make a great income for their family. The vision of the Lloyds is for everyone that comes aboard the ark, because Tava means ark in Hebrew, but everyone that comes aboard the ark is making at least an extra $1,000 a month to put back into their family. And so that can really change a lot. We all waited on, the stimulus and all those things. So to be able to have a goal to make that every month and more is just amazing. And so I want to welcome you to take this journey. If you're even watching this video, that means you're really serious about learning your craft and learning what you need to do to get to the next level. And so I'm gonna go over kind of the how where you fit in the big puzzle, right? So I want to think of it as like concentric circles. So you got like the small circle, the bigger circle, the biggest circle. And so in the center circle is you, right? This is your business. You are a business owner. So there are creative ways and things that God is giving you to where you can run your business effectively. And then from there, you've got the bigger circle, which is my organization, where you are a part of that. And so it's almost like if you were to join a big church and they have community groups, and those are much smaller, maybe you're 20 to 30 people or so. So that's our group, right? So it's a much smaller segment of Tava, and it is we're your first line of defense, if you will. So your questions that you have, your day-to-day issues, you would come to your upline and to me. And our group is called 1000 Communities. And so, what my vision is, and of course, you'll have your own vision of why you started this business and how you want to use Tava as a vehicle to make change and impact the world. And so, my vision for 1000 communities is that 1000 communities across the world, especially as we expand globally. Right now, we're in the US and Canada, but that 1000 communities across the world will live a third John 2 lifestyle, right? Which is to prosper as their soul prospers and to prosper financially, making at least $1,000 a month. So that coincides with what the Lloyd's vision is for us to be helping people to at least make a certain amount to bring into their family that they can count on. And so I want you enrolled in that vision. So where can you fit in? How can you help spread the word about these amazing products that we have that work, that are well priced, for us to make a great living and for people to be able to afford it? Where can you fit in that? And so then the next bigger circle is going to be the Wheel Excel group. So you've got our spearheads are going to be Jeff and Janella Simpson. And so they are almost to the top rank of the company, and they are our bigger vision casters, right? So we're part of their vision, which is called Impact 50K. So that's, helping at least 50,000 people make over $100,000 in a year, make six figures. And so what we would be doing in 1000 communities would coincide with that. So everything is working together, all things work together. And then, of course, the bigger circle is Tava itself, the big vision, and so we want to, but I want to make sure that we always make it small and make it feel like a family and community. And so, in the training materials, you'll have my number, you'll have my email to get to me. You'll, of course, have your upline. We'll have meetings and things like that that will draw you in to make it feel like, okay, well, I have people that I can touch and reach out to. And so let's move on. So what are our values, the 10 core values? So let me pull up that document here. In just a second, I'm going to share my screen once I pull it up. Okay. Let me blow it up too, so you guys can see it. Okay, so 1,000 communities. So again, that's our smaller community group. And so what does that mean? What does that mean? So what are our 10 core values? So again, it's to help 1,000 communities live a third John 2 lifestyle. And that's to prosper with an extra $1,000 a month or more and be in good health using Tava products. And so again, our products are not, and I know you've heard this, but just so that you've heard it from me, our products are not necessarily weight loss focused products. They're focused on making sure that your body is at the optimal health and energy and that you are cleansed properly as well. And so the first of our 10 core values, so these are things that I want you to commit to. These are the standards that I'm holding 1,000 communities to. And so step number one, value number one is to become binary qualified in your first 24 hours. So when you sign up, you need to get two people. One, you put one person on your left and one person on your right. And that solidifies you locking in or really unlocking another way of pay. So you always get retail pay whenever someone shops on your website and you're active, or whether you sell products on hand that you have. But this is that second way of pay. And so you want, I don't care who it is, like it could be your grown son, it could be your grown daughter, it could be your mother, it could be your brother, as long as they're 18 or over, and they would like to use the products and maybe they even want to make a little extra money, sign them up and lock those two spots in. And so that is the standard. We should be continuously adding people, of course, but your first 24 hours is crucial to go ahead and get those two people. The excitement's high and everything. So the second core value, number two, is learn this business, commit to excellence, and stay engaged. So as you go through this boot camp, which I'll talk about what it is, I'll talk about the training layout in a minute. As you go through this boot camp, you want to learn the business, learn the craft, take the time. If you need to watch a video over again to digest it, if you need to ask questions about it, do that. And then commit to excellence, right? So don't just do it, but like take pride in it, right? Take pride in learning it and really trying, and then stay engaged. What does that mean? So that means attending meetings that we have, making sure that you're bringing something to the table. God has given you traits and characteristics and business experience or professional experience that you can bring to the table and say, hey, this is what I've learned this week, or hey, this is what I've learned in my past experience that can help us to grow. And so definitely stay a part of the team. This is a team effort. We can't, I can't by myself impact 1,000 communities. It's going to take all of our efforts. Third core value is to consume your products daily and have a minimum of an 80 volume auto ship. So what does that mean? That means that you need to be on at least 2 products a month on auto ship. And you don't have to be, but that is the standard that I'm holding 1,000 communities to, is because this business right now, we only have 4 products. If you're not even using at least 2 of them, which your layup product is going to be the Valet 30 liquid multivitamin, everybody needs to be on that. The second product you can choose out of the other three, which is the energy capsules or the detox tea or the CBD coffee, but you need to be on at least two, because how can you really sell something if you're not even consuming the products? That it makes you a fraud. And so figure out a way, to do that. Of course, if you sell, let's say you sell four products in a month, you should be able to find the money from that to purchase two products, right? And so, or at least to help you to purchase two products. So, moving on from there, the fourth core value is to complete your daily IPAs and your millionaire boot camp. And so this is very important, and you'll learn what IPAs are in the tracking lesson, the Tava tracking lesson. But IPA stands for income producing activity. So what gets you to the money, right? So that's talking to people, sampling people, selling people trial packs, those sorts of things, focusing on what gets you to the money and what gets you to the next team member. So that's inviting people to hear about the opportunity, that sort of thing. And then complete your millionaire boot camp. There are courses in that I put on YouTube for you. They're all done. Uh, so there are courses, and you want to get through each of those, because how can you really um, be fully equipped if you won't attend the classes, right? So, and it is self paced, which is good. Okay, so the fifth commitment or core value is going to be to visit our Telegram team chat daily for important information. So, as you come into the business, your upline, if it's not me, if it's me, I'll get you into the chat. But if it's your upline, they will be able to invite you into our Telegram team chat. It'll be called 1000 Communities. And so that way you can get the day to day information. I do tips of the day. I'm there to answer any questions, tell you about any sales or meetings that come up with the company or anything like that. So that's like your resource center. Okay, so the sixth core value, do your daily personal development. So there's something called the miracle morning, and you can Google that. But it basically helps you to start your day, and it organizes your morning to where you spend time filling your own cup before you start filling everybody else's cup. And you get, and of course, the first part of that is your spiritual time. And so definitely you want to look that up, and you want to be doing that every single day, doing those 6 steps every single day. Okay, so the seventh step is, what is our cadence, right? So, like, we're a team, we're going to be moving together, we're going to be on the same, we're going to be in step, we're going to be in alignment. So, what is our cadence? It is consistency, attendance, duplication, excellence, no negativity, confidence, and energy. So, consistently working your business every week. Attendance to meetings and important events. Duplication, pulling people into the system and just doing the plug and play. I've developed this system now for you guys, so it's going to be very simple to walk people through that. Excellence, so not just half doing something, right? We do everything with excellence. No negativity, right? So find the positive, find the silver lining. Yes, you may have frustrations, but don't stay in that negative place to think that, oh, Tava doesn't work, or oh, nobody's helping me, or oh, nobody's buying. No, you got to get yourself out of that and into what you expect. See, if you live where you expect, you'll get what you expect. And so, and then the next is confidence. So you want to have some posture. Yes, you don't know everything you're doing right now, but you will. But you can you can have confidence in who you are and who God created you to be. And then you can let the products just come in alongside you, being who you are supposed to really be. And then energy, you can't do anything with low energy. You can't do anything all slumped over. So have some energy, have some excitement, have some enthusiasm about you, because that will attract people to you. Okay, so the eighth 10 core value is to dream big, set goals, and achieve them, right? So you want to know where you're going, choose where you're going to go. Is that in your first month you want to hit supervisor, or in your first month you want to make $1,000 What is that? Set that and let us help you to get the strategy together to do so. Okay, so the ninth core value is to commit to outstanding follow up and customer service. So there's fortune in the follow up, right? And there's fortune in making people feel special, sending out thank you cards when people purchase something from you, sending out thank you cards if people get a trial pack, just doing the things. If someone says, they need accountability, to put it in your calendar to check in with them. Hey, how's your health doing? How are you doing with your fitness journey? That sort of thing, just to really stay in tune with your customers and where they are in their lives and their health journey. And then the 10th core value is to plug others into the success system. So, this business is numerical, it's psychological, and it's duplicatable. So, you plugging people into our success system is really just it's going to save you time. It's going to save you some headache. It'll help you to track where your new team members are and what they don't understand. And this is a living, breathing training, right? So, if there are things that we need to add along the way, maybe a lot of people have the same questions and we can do that, but we can't do that if people aren't going through the system. And so I'm going to go through this system with you guys. February 2021, I'm going and treating myself just like a trainee. I'm going to listen to my own videos and I'm going to go back over and go through this with you guys. Okay, and so as far as my expectations of you, and let me stop sharing my screen. Okay, so what are my expectations of you? It is that you call me, right? So if you are in my downline, then it is the expectation that you are to call me when you need help. Call me to check in, let me know where you are, what you need, because it's only one of me and it's several of you. And so reach up as you need things. Don't just stay frustrated. Even if you have a good, something good that happens, I want to celebrate you because I'm not in tune with what all you have going on in your business. So definitely reach up and reach out. And then no matter if you're in my direct downline or not, I need you to let me know if you're my downline, then you need to get this to me. But all new people, I need your name, your email, your phone number, and your distributor ID. I want to keep up with that. And then so that's you. And then also just to be proactive in your business, be creative, write down some ways that you would sell anything. Tava is just like anything else. It's a product. How would you, think to make money with it and sell it? You have some ideas, and so do we, that we can help you with. And then what can you expect from me? And so I will make myself available to you. So I will match my time with your effort. So if you are moving and shaking, you doing your thing, like I'll be right there running with you. And so you can expect to be able to count on me in that area. Okay, so let's talk about meetings. So we are going to, I've kind of toyed around with the best time and everything. And, there's never a right time for every person, right? So some people will, some people won't be able to make the meetings, but we will start our weekly meetings in February on Saturdays, right after the Tava Lifestyle Facebook training. So it'll be a short powwow. It'll be 30 minutes max. And unless we have a lot to talk about, it may go to 45 minutes, but 30 minutes just to recap, make sure that we're giving due recognition if people have moved up in rank or they have, you guys have something going on in your business. That's cool. But it'll be on Saturdays at 11 a.m. Central Time. Again, right after the Tava Lifestyle meeting. So if the Tava Lifestyle headquarters meeting runs over 5 minutes or 10 minutes, we stay on that and then we'll hop over to Zoom to have our meeting. So that information will be in the Telegram chat. So you need to go ahead and get in that if you are not in that. And then your boot camp. So boot camp is going to be self-paced. All of your trainings are on YouTube under 1000 communities. That's the page name. And there are about 15 classes and they're numbered Tava Training Class 1 all the way through Tava Training Class 15. And you can go through those at your own pace. There's about 10 to 11 hours worth of training on there. So you could get it done in a day, but I would not suggest that. I would suggest doing maybe 1 to 2 classes a day, because some classes are like maybe 12 or 13 minutes, and some classes are 45 minutes to an hour. And so that's, a lot of information. So you just want to break it up how you want to. And at the end of every month, so the fourth Saturday of the month, I'm going to do a boot camp recap. And so that'll be, again, it'll take place of our regular 11 a.m. Central meeting, but it'll be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central on the fourth Saturday of the month. And again, this will be in our Telegram chat, but I just want you to know that. So that way, all the people that came in that month, or even if you're a seasoned rep, you can come in and you can listen in to that boot camp. And definitely, and just a note for the meetings, please show up on time, so that we can get started on time and I don't have to repeat anything. If you know anything about me, I'm not perfect, but I don't really like to repeat myself. So if I tell you something, just catch it, or, because I'm not going to be recording the trainings. So if you miss the team training, like the team meetings, not the trainings, if it's a training, I'll put it on YouTube. If it's a team meeting, I'm not recording that, just because I don't want to keep that kind of space and everything. Um, so yes, okay. So just make sure you show up on time to the meetings, and all those things. And I may even, I don't know, I'll think about this. I may even do an RSVP only for the boot camp, just to gauge who's coming, and if we should do it. Because what I don't want is for me to book 3 hours to get on, and then nobody's showing up. So we'll see about that, but I may do RSVP on that. But the weekly Saturday meetings, first, second, third Saturday of the first, second, third, and fifth Saturday of the month, will be at 11 a.m. for 30 minutes. Okay, so let's talk about the training layout. So where are the trainings? They're going to be on YouTube. You can type 1000 families. Go ahead. I'm sorry, 1000 families. Lord Jesus. Uh, I'm sorry. You can type in 1000 communities, and that is where you can pull up those trainings. Okay. And so and then the document, so there are some documents. There's one long training Word document that I put everything in except for the Excel document, which I couldn't. So I will be sending out to my direct downline, and then you all can disperse it out from there. I'll be sending you the documents that you need via email this weekend. So that way, starting in February, we'll be able to get started. And so, what that's going to be is, of course, the Tava, I'm sorry, the 1000 Families Boot Camp. And then the other Excel document will be called Tava Tracking. So those are the two documents you'll need for all the 15 classes of training. And then the time frames, again, it's self-paced. You do it at your leisure, but it should not take you more than a month to get through everything, because by the time the fourth week of the month comes around, you want to be done with all of them so that we can get any of your questions answered for the bootcamp recap. And then as far as, and then we'll move on from there, as far as how to be successful with this, of course, get through all of the boot camp trainings and come to the recap, and then stay plugged in with your upline and with me as well. But there are no guarantees for success, right? You could do everything right, and maybe you don't make money in the beginning, but what I can tell you is those who stick and stay benefit from it. Okay. And so, um, definitely you want to stay the course. Stay the course. Do not let Satan trick you out of your spot. Do not let your own doubts or other people or what you don't see happening trick you out of your spot to stay. Stay active, stay binary qualified, stay promoting this on your social media and throughout your friends and as you meet people along the way, because guess what, people need this. There are people out there looking for these products, and why can't it be you to be the one that gets them the products? Why can't you be the connect, right? And so, but if you implement these techniques, these principles, these philosophies, all these training materials, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to write your own paycheck, from this. And so, again, I want to just welcome you. After you watch this, I want you to set up with whoever recruited you your training schedule. Okay, you want to be accountable to them. When are you going to do your trainings? What days are you going to set aside an hour or two throughout the week to do these trainings? And you want to be accountable to that, to see, okay, well, there are 15 classes, about, between 10 and 15 hours worth of training. So how do I want to do this? And then you make sure you want to track it with them. Okay, I'm done with this class. Okay, I'm done with class number 7. I'm done with class number 8. That sort of thing. Stay accountable so that way we can celebrate you when you finish boot camp. And we will have sort of a, I don't want to say graduation ceremony. That seems a little, cliche, but we definitely will have a celebration for you guys who actually finish boot camp, right? And so that'll be fun at the end of the month. And so if you need anything, you let me know. I will put my email in the description box. And then from there, if you don't have the documents that I'm talking about to get you through training, let me know and I will send those back to you. So, y'all have a great day. And again, welcome aboard the Ark. I'm excited to see where this business takes you. We're going to the top.